November 28th, 2025, Mom and I went to Cannon Beach, Oregon to hunt elk. Not with rifles, but with our cameras. I never plan any of my travels, so I just followed my nose when we got into town and found this amazing hotel. But we didn't stay there. We stayed at the little vintage one right behind it with an amazing view of the beach. We walked all the way down to Haystack Rock a couple of miles at dawn but didn't find any elk. I became mesmerized with the patterns of water on sand. My artist, nom de plume, Avril Yossi, loves these. Mom is 83 years old, and she just walked 5 miles like it was nothing. We did find some surfers and happy dogs. So we got in the truck and drove to the north end of town, where there were hiking trails down to the beach. We accidentally found the location of where a photo was taken of elk in front of Haystack Rock that went viral. I really want to take a nap in that hollow with the wind blowing over me. Maybe I'll do that later. On the way back to the truck, I found elk scat. I've determined that the best way to photograph elk at Cannon Beach is to buy one of those houses and look out the window all the time. We didn't see any elk, so I asked this hot young surfer guy if he had seen any. And he said yes. Earlier that day they were down at Fresh Foods Market. So Mom and I got in the truck and rolled slowly through town looking for elk. Wait, what did I just see? Oh my God, I think I saw elk. Dude, you're going the wrong way. I want you down on the beach in front of Haystack Rock. This is not the magnificent backdrop I was looking for. It seems like the elk are everywhere, but on the beach. I guess you can't expect to have a nice garden when you live in Cannon Beach. This woman was innocently sitting on a bench, and the elk came right up to her. I didn't realize how intimidating that would be until afterwards when the same elk aggressively charged a man and his young daughter. I gave the elk more space after that, and chastised my mother when she got too close. Hey, I'm getting my shot of elk in front of Haystack Rock. Unfortunately, it's not on the beach, and it's not epic like I had envisioned. Oh, you want me to pose here? No, I want you down on the beach, please. Mom and I notice that the elk are heading downhill toward the beach, so we find access. While we wait for them, I get this shot, which reminds me of a fantasy novel. Oh, Mom, they're coming! Oh my gosh, the elk are so close. Just hop that fence and come on down. Well, April, I would come down, but that woman with 2 vicious barking German shepherds, I'm just not feeling the vibe. I'm sorry, girlfriend. Maybe later. Well, the elk headed back up the hill and went downtown. I like how they walk on the right side of the road with traffic. Aw, the elk are hanging out with bunnies downtown. At least we got the most epic sunset ever. I think you have to be a lawyer to talk to the good powers of the universe to make your wishes known. Next time I will be very specific about how I want the elk on the beach. Not above the beach, not in the bushes, down on the beach. Please know that my sarcasm is a joke. We are so grateful for the wonderful time we had and the pictures that we did get.